Alton had come early to the island of Solda. This year, there were going to be many special attractions and lots of tourists. One afternoon, Henry was dropping off tourists at Edward Station. As he pulled up to the platform, he saw some children talking about the rides. "I went on one ride called Ghost Train," said a girl. "It sure was spooky." "I went on that ride too," said a boy. "I honestly thought it was a fantastic ride." "Wait a minute," Henry said to Thomas. "What is a ghost train?" "A ghost train," Thomas replied, "is a spooky ride full of goblins, gremlins, vampires, and skeletons. I bet you would fit in as a goblin." He then joked.
"That's not funny," hissed Henry. "You just don't care."
And he rolled out of the station, leaving Thomas rather hurt.
Come along, Henry. A tunnel is blocked down the line. You must take some workmen to investigate.
It was dark by the time they reached the tunnel at the far eastern side of the island. Henry felt very uncomfortable as he cracked in wheel turn by wheel turn. All went well until... "What was that?" exclaimed Henry. "Your tender's off the line," answered his driver. "We will have to wait until morning so the Fat Controller can make arrangements." Later that night, Henry was all alone with no open side to get out. Then he felt himself rolling along. At first he didn't know what was going on until he found himself on the same line he was on to the station by the lake. This time it was more spookier. "What's happening right now?" wailed Henry. "Driver, fireman, help!" But no one was there to help. As he approached Old Bailey Station, he saw a very people-thin controller waiting to catch the next train. "No more!" screamed Henry. Eventually he got tired and ground to a halt. Then he heard a familiar whistle. "That sounds like Gordon. Hopefully he can help me get out of this mess." But it sounded like a very ghostly Gordon. He came rushing down the same line at the speed of 120 miles per hour with a screech and a roar. Get me out, shouted Henry as he shook his ears. Just then Henry heard his driver say, "Wake up, you're back on the rails and out of the tunnel." Henry was very shaken up, but he was delighted to be finally out. But Gordon seemed to have heard all about it. "Afraid of ghosts now, I'm not surprised." As Henry finally clunked back into his shed, he imagined what else he could have seen during his little nightmare.